superstar over there.
I can now receive guest requests. Okay. I like that. I like interacting with people. I think it's fun. Can I change this layout though? How do I change the layout? Hello, people and everyone. I'm going to let people interact with me, so you can send a request and we'll let you on so you can talk to me, ask any questions, etc. Maybe not any questions. Any questions. Yeah, 30 minutes, guys. I'm on here for 30 minutes because I've got to go do something. So we're just going to jump on real quick, let you guys interact. If you want to talk or you have any questions, go ahead and send a request and I will add you up here so we can talk. Nobody else from the cast is joining. This one's just me. This one is just me. Although we're trying to work out something so that we can get everybody on alive. So are we going to see your hubby? I am taking him to the mall in just a little bit. And I'm going to put him on the video. But I don't know. Is that something you guys want to see? Like, I feel like everybody really just hates the fact that I've been married so many times. Who, Taylor James, who is the girl? Oh, I got an Amazon delivery. That's exciting.
Baby, can you go check the door for Amazon?
Ooh, okay. Oh, sorry, I invited a bunch of people. I'm so sorry. If you guys want to get on and talk to me, okay. Go ahead and send a request and then I will let you join up. Hello? Oh, or not. Okay. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna try. Come run with Miss, is it Miss Coates? No. Hey, did I say it right? Nope, nope, okay. I'm so dead. They said, oh, let's see. I'm not a CNA, although I'm just going to let that be what everybody thinks it is because I don't care to clarify. Let's see the new hubby. I can put my new husband on a video. I can't make him get on a live. He was on live on Friday. Did anybody see him? Because I'm surprised I haven't seen that all over the internet. I learn a lot about myself from you guys. Marriage is just like pancakes. No one should judge you if you just got to throw the first few out. I'm telling you, Casey, I threw a few out. Okay, the first one, I'm not going to say he was a bad guy. He was an amazing guy. We were just very young. We got married. We got together at 17. I moved in with him after like 2 or 3 days of knowing him. I lived with him, got married right out of high school. Like my senior year, we were together for like 6 months, got married, had a baby. And then we were like, this doesn't feel right. We're not in love with each other the way we should be. So then we got divorced. We co-parent amazing though. My second husband was abusive and an alcoholic and got deported for a DUI. And then my third husband was abusive and an alcoholic, got divorced. My fourth husband was, yeah, well, you guys know. You saw him on TV. And then now I'm on my fifth. Let's see. I will not be on Life After Lockup. Did I see his video where he said he trafficked people? Oh my gosh. I did not. Who? That's, ooh.
Yeah, it's the one I showed you.
Oh, okay, I did, I guess. Okay, wow. Okay, the cake comment stands firm. Lord Bison, jump in here, because I don't know what that, I don't know what that means. I don't really know. Okay, Scalera, did I say it right? No.
The cake comment, they said your next husband better be black.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to add you guys if you guys want to come in here and talk. Yes, that is my husband in the back. I don't know how to battle. So somebody tell me what that means. Stop acting innocent. Hey, Najee, I'm not acting innocent. What do you want to know? I'm happy to answer the questions that you think I'm claiming innocence to. I will legit give you, I'll talk to you. Real Hey Pud. Hey.
Hey, Kay. So did you remarry?
Yeah.
You did?
Well, no. Like, were you married like an ex?
No.
Like newly married, because I know your situation from on Love After Lockup. I wanted to know, like, did you find somebody new after the fact?
Yeah, I did. So my husband now was on, so they came out to film with me for Love After Lockup twice. So I had filmed in total 3 times because I did Love during Lockup. They filmed once for that, and then Love After Lockup, where those were those scenes that were filmed with Mike. And then the third time they came out was my husband was on set for the third time. And we were already dating. That was like the end of August, early September.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad you got your little husband now.
I know. I know everyone gives me so much grief because I move on fast, apparently, but to everyone, I can see that. I mean, I was just married on Friday, and today I'm married to someone new. So, but it didn't work like that. I promise. Like, it wasn't like as soon as we signed, we ran to a courthouse. It wasn't like that. No, my new husband. You're welcome. My new husband has not been locked up. Any opinions on his new girlfriend? No, I wish them the best. I hope she stays safe. That's my only opinion. My only thing is I've got to say is I hope she stays safe. There have been a lot of things that come out that say, like, you know, I've seen a lot of comments where people are saying that they're past victims of his as far as like abuse and rape. So I hope that she's safe.
Someone said that there's a picture of Mike's new girlfriend.
Hi.
Hi, Janine.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. So I saw him. He has a house now. He owns a house, and he's in construction.
Okay, so
are you a house?
Okay, thank you. No, so I'm happy to say everyone came after me so hard because I used the word purchased, and I'm sorry when I said purchased. I did not buy my home. I rent my home, but because I moved into this very nice neighborhood, it's like my dream neighborhood, and the owner and I, the man who owns this house, we're good friends. He was divorcing his wife, and I took over his mortgage.
And he's also
rent to own. So he said pretty much rent to own. So to me, he's like, this is your place. You do what you want with it. And I just you pay me and I pay the mortgage. That's it. So I pay the pool guy. I do all of that. So really it's my house. I can paint it if I want to. I can do whatever I want. So I said I purchased a home.
Okay, but you misused the word purchase. So who were your kids? You still had a home with your kids to live in. So
exactly.
To me, what does it matter?
Exactly. So I misused the word purchase because to me this was going to be my forever place. I hadn't met my new husband yet. I didn't know we were going to be adding to the family, like as far as extra kid and stuff. So I was like, this is going to be great. Fits just me and my kids. And really that was what it was for. So I moved into here and all we've ever lived in is apartments. So for me to have a home was a big deal. It wasn't so much the purchase or not purchase. It was having a house with a backyard and a pool. That was a big deal. But no, I don't know if he purchased his home. I know his mom inherited a home. She takes care of like hospice patients and has them sign over their information and all of their stuff to her right before they die. And then she inherits it. So I think she sold it to him or is selling it to him or gave it to him. I'm not sure of the specifics.
Well, maybe he's misusing words too then.
Yeah, so I was like, if y'all are going to come hard for me, make sure we understand who actually owns that home too, okay? Like, dang, it is public record too. And I don't know why everyone wanted to chat GBT my situation so badly, but just to clarify, yes, I misused the word home purchased. I should have just said I rent. I am not diminishing anybody who rents. It's just that my goal was to be here forever in this home.
And my friend was dating somebody that was locked up, and I have to say, she spent a lot of money, so it's ridiculous. He's locked up, he can't spend the money, but everything that you purchased for him and yourself and your children, because you still have to support yourself on the outside world.
Correct. That
you still supported him in there. So it doesn't matter how much money you went in debt, he is part of that debt because he was benefiting from that debt.
Well, and it's funny because I have messages from his mom that say like he even he added it and said that, oh, she spent about $18,000 of her money on me. That's a message from his mom to one of her friends. So, I mean, I have that message and I just don't like leak her business like that. But he knows. And he even went in interviews and said like, oh, I only spent 10. But realistically, it doesn't matter the amount because at the end of the day, I'm just glad where I'm at in my life. I'm happy. I moved on. I'm good. So we're going to just chop it up to it is what it is, lesson learned.
Well, I'm happy for you. I'm glad that you're doing better and you're out of that mess. And hopefully now it looks like you're in a healthy relationship and, your kids are well. So that's all that matters. And I hope your mother and you and that relationship is healing as well.
How are you?
We're working on it. Thank you so much, Janine.
Good. Bye.
Bye. Hi, JT Biz. And then Love, I'll get to you in just a second.
Hey, you fucked over your last boyfriend on that TV show. You're a stupid ass bitch. I just want to tell you how fucking dumb you are. How you fucked that guy over. Fuck you. You're stupid as shit. You don't know how to spend any money. You're dumb as shit. You make me pissed off.
Nice.
You fucking make me so angry. You're a dumb fucking twat.
And
you suck nigger dick. That's what you fucking do.
I'm so impressed that you are so aggressive
you
towards
suck
all
tar
the
baby
women.
dick.
Are you like this towards all women?
Hold on.
Don't. It's okay. He's
This
awesome.
coward motherfucker. You want to talk shit to a woman like that?
That's
Quit being a
okay.
bitch.
It's okay.
That was harsh.
Hi, love. That's okay. Everyone's entitled to their
Hi, so-
opinion. That is totally fine. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. I can take
So
heat
off
too.
topic. How are you and your mother doing as rebuilding the relationship?
Yeah, so we are really not working on that right now. We're still taking a stance because the scene that you guys saw out back where I was like really heated with my mom, that was probably the realest scene. So sorry, it's so hot here. I'm gonna try to close this blind. That was probably the realest scene that I did with my mom, as far as like the first realest conversation I could have with her in 15 years. And so we've really just taken time to be like, hey, we're not okay. We're not good. And so she's working on herself. I'm working on mine. And then we're going to decide what our boundaries are for each other, because I know she has boundaries and I want to respect those, but I also have boundaries for me and my children that she has to respect too.
Right. I just hope that you guys try to find a way to get back with each other, because I lost both my parents.
Yeah.
And once they're gone, they're gone. I'm not saying like that is an excuse for her to behave the way she did, but it would take a lot of weight off your shoulders if you just forgive her, not for her, but for yourself, if that makes sense.
100%. I think that I'm working on that, because I think because there's so much trauma there, but I do work that is a constant conversation like I have with my therapist, and we do like, I always get the acronym wrong, whether it's EMDR or EDMR, but we always work on that together so that I can actively have a conversation with her, because she is my mom at the end of the day, like biologically, she's my mom, and I do want to have a relationship with her. I just want to make sure that it's a healthy relationship and that she can actively focus on growth, So.
Absolutely. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I hope you get everything that you deserve and just be happy in your relationship.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a good day. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Before you let anybody else up here, make sure that they don't say that hard N word, because your live will get taken out.
Okay. No hard N words, guys. Just don't say that word. Hi, Sammy. Oh, or not. Okay.
Before anybody else comes up, please you need to respect TikTok.
Cassandra, do you want to jump on? Go ahead. Sorry, but
Oh yeah, just respect TikTok, please, because yes, you can get her live taken down, but then when she does come back to do the live with everybody else, because she is trying to do a live with every other girl from the show, it will be hard because she will be taken down and she will be banned for a couple days. So please be respectful before you come up here.
yes. Okay. Princess, do you have a question or anything you want to say? Hello? Okay. Hey, Beauty, will you make sure that for Cassandra, since she can't get on because her baby's asleep, will you just let me know what her questions are? So, because I can't keep up with the chat and the.
He says, "Do you regret the show?"
I wouldn't do it again. I learned a lot from it, but I wouldn't do it again. Hi, Britt. Hello. Hi, Britt. Do you have a question or? Okay. I'm trying to figure out. There's like so much. I'm going to add one. Well, not one at a time. I'm going to add as many people as I can until. Let's see.
Hello?
Hi, Britt.
Hi, sorry.
That's okay.
I was wondering, when did you and your new husband meet and get married?
So we met at church, and then we actively pursued a relationship in September of 2025, and we just recently got married. I don't know if he's comfortable with me telling everybody. We're not going to say the exact date, but it was just recently.
Well, congratulations, and what a great way to meet at church.
Yeah, it was the best place we could meet. So, and I mean, our kids get along well, so it was really a great way for us to blend our families together.
Awesome.
So.
Well, I'm happy for you. God bless you guys.
Thank you. You too. Dozer.
All right, bye.
You too. Bye. Dozer. Do you have a question or something you want to say? Nope. Okay. Let me see.
So you have a question. They said, "Why did you ruin Michael's credit?"
I did not. In his interview with According to Amber, you will see that he says in there he didn't have any credit. That I can, if you guys really absolutely need that posted, like we can post that. But he says he didn't have any credit, and so he got a $200 secured card, which I used my money to open for him. He's posted pictures on his own about the credit card from May to June only showing like a $30 difference. So I did make a payment for 1 month. And then I paid it off in July before we filmed. So he had the card back. Yeah, so there was no way I ruined his credit. Capital One already had the $200. That's what a secured card is. You put the money into it. And he's already proven it's been a secured card. It was mine. Go to his According to Amber interview. Look at the transcript. It says it in there.
Another person says, does Mike still see the kids?
No, he does not. Mike is not allowed to be near me or my children. We have an active order of protection.
No, they're my kids.
Yeah, they're my husband's.
Yes.
Hold on. Stop. Hold on.
Oh.
I just want to be clear. I'm the new husband. Nobody's going to speak to my life like that on here. Like, I'm a pretty calm guy. I'm not going to let that happen. So let's all be respectful. If that guy's still in here somewhere,
No, I blocked him.
come up, you can talk to me.
No,
Fucking
he's
coward
blocked.
speaking to a woman like that. No, that's not going to fly here. So, but thank you everybody for being respectful on there.
Yeah, I
But
think
nobody's
it's
going to talk to me
pretty
like that.
Yeah, actually, I think, hold on. So somebody said nobody said anything bad, buddy. So Mama B0804, somebody did. I actually let them up and they just like went hard. And that's okay. We can take hate.
N-word.
Yeah, we can take a little hate.
He
And
called
I know.
her. He called her a cunt and some other
Okay,
stuff.
whoa, hello.
So
We don't
I'm
need to
not
use all that language.
Yes.
But we don't need to say that stuff, but we're just gonna, we can take hate. It's okay.
I don't
Someone's
think-
asking, is it daring an inmate would never do, or the person he is? I have no idea.
Would I ever date another inmate? Someone say that to me. Now that's the kind of man you need, one to take. Yes, exactly. So let me be Kim, mom of 3. I love that so much. Yes, because my husband stands up for me. In a room where I sat during production crying my eyes out, that was a room where I wasn't stood up for. My grandmother's funeral, I wasn't even acknowledged. My feelings weren't even validated. Here with my husband, my feelings are validated and I'm happy and healthy. So we're good. Hi, Brady D. Baby D.
Hi.
Hi.
Excuse my background. I got the little kiddos. You should know how that goes.
Totally fine. I got 5 of them, so we're good.
But I really was keeping up with you. I ain't gonna lie. Hubby was fine. But dang, you guys are no longer together. I thought you guys would work it out. I was really rooting for you guys.
No.
You know what's one thing with the money? It's like, all right, you can always make money again. But it's like, come on, the disrespect. He was very disrespectful to you, though. I'm glad you got rid of him, low key.
Yeah, so what you guys see on TV, and I'm not going to sit here and
Hold on, how do I mute
say I
myself
didn't
so she
make
can talk?
No, that's okay. Totally fine. I'm not going to sit here and say like I was completely I'm not completely innocent in anything. No one is. It takes. I can definitely own the fact that like what you guys saw on TV was cold, callous, and like I was emotionally tuned out. I was checked out. I was done. There was a lot of stuff that happened before filming started that I was just checked out and done for. Like, I was over it. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I wasn't cold and callous and like rude. That I can own. What I can't say is like I won't take ownership for saying like, oh, I ruined someone's credit or put them $42,000 in debt. That's not true. I didn't do those things. I can say like, yes, the $200 secured card was maxed out, but I did pay it off, and that was before he got the card back. It was completely paid off down to zero. He's shown that. Like, there are things, but no, we didn't work out because everyone's under this misconception he left me, but even he's like released text messages that proves I left him. And it really doesn't matter who left who, but I left because I was sexually assaulted by him in September, more or less. Like there were a lot of things my kids and I went through. I chose to just like distance myself. And I know everyone says, oh, we don't believe you. But let me just explain something to everybody who says that. A judge signed an order of protection in Arizona. You have to go in front of a judge and prove and provide, once I get my words together, because this is a very sensitive subject to me, but I want to make sure that I'm advocating for myself too. You have to provide documentation that you had, this person is a danger to you, and give them and then they sign an order of protection. I was able to do that, and I just got it redone. And they even put, because of what he was saying on social media about me, they included social media, which is why everyone will see that stop. There were podcast after podcast, interview after interview where he was talking about me, and I'm not even trying to get on here and hate on him, but that's just the facts.
Right.
Even in my police report that has been leaked, which, ouch, it does say on there, like, you know, there were a lot of things that were misunderstood. I said there's red rope, and, you know, then he posted a picture of him saying how a woman should be thanked with red rope. Like, there's a lot of inconsistencies in his stories, and never once has he challenged my story or the truth, that saying that that's not true. He's just challenging timeline. So, and there were 2 instances. So he shared text messages saying you over choked me. And I just want to clarify that over choking text message. Thank you so much for the rose. That over choking text message actually was from a hospital visit. I went to the hospital because he strangled me with a belt in August. And I've shown that as well. So, I mean, these aren't things I make up. Like, I would never make domestic violence a thing. And that's not something I would lie about. My kids experienced it. My kids are in therapy. So when it came down to going to an interview with the police and they said, oh yeah, we'll have to, you know, interrogate your children, my kids couldn't even talk about this man, say his name, or even mention anything without breaking down. My job before anything is to be their mother and protect them. And so in order to protect my children, I said, no, they need therapy before we can do anything further. And they said, absolutely, we understand, you can reopen this at any time. So it wasn't like, oh no, she's lying. They were like, we understand that your job is as their mother first. So, and that's all in the police report. So there's nothing. And I even told them, like, there was an incident 2 weeks ago that I didn't put in there, that I didn't call on, because I thought, you know, maybe that there was just a misunderstanding, that, you know, all of this, like, I've been very upfront and honest about it. And I'm pretty much an open book, and I'm raw and real with everybody. So.
See, Kay, I always knew I liked you, girl, but I ain't gonna lie. Now in today's world, you is looking a little different. I know there's a lot going on, and I really want to tell you that I do love you. From the moment I see you on the TV screen, I love you, girl. I'm spreading my love to you. God bless you. And this is just, I guess, just a little moment in life, you know? And
it was a learning lesson.
It would change.
And honestly, I thought that what had happened, because we had such history together, I thought that, oh, you know what? There's so much. Like, maybe he changed. You can't change someone who's been in that behavior. Like, once you're having
for a long period of time, and you definitely got to step into the new world of reality of what's going on now. And it definitely was looking like he was in prison again, still trying to control situations, when, hey, we live out here in a real prison for real, with limited restrictions, and it's still hard for us day to day. And I still got to take care of your ass.
And
so trust me.
The hardest part is everyone's like, how are you doing it? Like, honestly, like, I worked 16 hours a day. I was working 2 jobs, and it was like, y'all, the best thing I can say is go to his According to Amber interview and read the transcript, because he's acknowledging I worked 2 jobs. I told him for 2.5 years I was struggling financially, and then it changes, and he's like, no. In another video he did on, like, some radio show, I guess, he said that he was in Victorville that was 2.5 years before he got released. So then he says, well, she's been communicating with me since Victorville. That's 2.5 years I've been telling you, hey, I can't do this, and you're not listening. So I can't change that for you.
Hey, mommy, somebody wants to say hi.
Just tell everybody in the chat right now, go to his Facebook. His name is Michael, and then I don't know how to spell his last name. It's like Regino, I don't know how to say it. Go to his Facebook. He has been posting stuff about after the show, after, like, watching the episode. He will tell you he was never in debt. The $42,000 was a lie. He does say that. Okay? He does say that he did give her power of attorney to open up a debit card. He wasn't aware of the amount, but again, his credit was so bad that it was only a $200 secure credit card. And then if you see his recent video from last week, he will tell you that, yes, he trafficked women, trafficked them, because he couldn't sell, you know, his smugs to anybody. So they said, okay, let's go ahead and you're going to take these women across the border from Mexico into the United States. So go check out his Facebook. It's all on his Facebook.
It's over. I'm glad you got away with that, girl. For real. Is that your new husband? Or your new man?
did I think about that when I brought them around? So actually, are you guys okay? I don't really like to put my kids, like I say, I don't want to put them on the internet for a hot minute because of how like all of this made them feel. But my daughter wants to say hi. I don't know if everybody's okay with that because I want to make sure
Yeah, I'm okay.
we are respecting her. So if you guys want to just keep your hateful comments for just a second, let her just say hi so she can feel like she's included in this. Give me just a second, and then you guys can go back to saying whatever you want.
She's
But
got
one
her
second.
support with her.
Yeah.
Oh, you got your support with you?
Hi.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you want to say hi back?
Say
Hello.
hi. Say hi to everyone. How are you doing, Isela?
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Are you doing
ready to
better
start
now?
School this week? No, not ready. to
Not
start
ready?
school.
Oh, none of the kids are ready to start school this week.
Oh no, they're like, we are so done.
What grade is she going in? I have a 6-year-old, first grade.
She's in 5th grade this year.
Oh,
We have
is we going for safety patrol?
Yeah. No.
we have 5. We have 5 total now.
Yeah, 5 in total and 2 in high school, so it's a lot.
Oh, it's lit. You're busy. You guys,
Yeah.
God bless you guys. I gotta go. My baby's saying
Thank
no
you.
more. I
Have
gotta
a good
go. Have a
day.
good one.
You too. Big Chai, do you have a question or comment? Thank you everyone for saying she's adorable. She's
Somebody
beautiful
else.
inside and out.
No, okay. You sit down.
Hello.
My bad. Hold on.
okay.
Hold on. My kid is talking. Hold on.
That's okay, no worries. Did I think about my children's safety when I brought felons around your kids? Honestly, I thought Aquarius Jay that I didn't think that it was going to be like that. I fell for the facade that everything was different, and I didn't have enough self-worth to actually look into it. So I'm at fault for that too. That's not all him, that's me because I allowed it around my kids. So the best thing I can do for my children now and going forward is to make sure that I'm actively like vetting everybody and, well, not even everybody because I vetted my husband, but I'm actively making my children the first priority.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Go
So
ahead.
my whole thing is I'm trying to understand the whole money situation because that kind of like
Set you off? It set everybody off.
yeah, because it was like a little confusing because it's like you were just sitting there playing victim like
Yeah.
I didn't
100%.
understand.
So what can I help clarify? What was the part that made you the most mad?
So did you did put him in debt, correct?
No.
Or
no? No, I was in debt. Well, look, okay, so I was in debt, but it wasn't $40,000 in debt. So my debt is like student loans, my car, that kind of stuff, like basic normal debt. It's not like anything crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
But I was the one, like, I was in debt. And as far as debt is concerned, like, it's really that I didn't have, like, extra savings.
Right.
For him is how he considered debt. Because he wanted to live paycheck above, like, not paycheck to paycheck, but, like, more like you have extra money in your savings and stuff like that. So.
And then I didn't sign an NDA, so I can clearly say this. And I was on set. All those numbers, all the stuff you guys hear on the show is fake.
Yeah. They're looking.
Like the storyline is roughly, loosely true. Like with him getting out, them trying to integrate the family together.
Yeah.
But they were already like both checked out the relationship, Kayleigh especially.
Yeah.
But all those numbers, I was on set. They had the clipboards there. Every time they would say the number, it went from 18,000 to 40,000 to 42, 43.
Yeah,
It was all fake.
Yeah.
So the credit cards, to clarify, she opened up a bank account for him and put money in it for him.
Yeah.
She opened up a prepaid credit card or secured credit
The secured cards, yeah.
with $200 for him.
Yep.
So it was her money she was spending in that card. The
But it
only
was his
thing
card, his name,
she was at fault for was because she was trying to, support the whole family and him. She didn't make the payment on the credit card
Hold
on
on,
time
Jeremy.
for a few months. That was the only thing she did wrong. Instead of like sending him extra money those months, she probably should have made that credit card payment so he couldn't have said anything. But other than that, it was all her money that was spent, period.
Yeah.
None of it was his. And
Yeah.
his credit wasn't dinged for it. It was a prepaid.
So I think that's like the big thing. So, but yes, I can own that I did max out his $200 credit card. Granted, like it was on his stuff because he had sent me like this, like I want a water flosser and I want this and that. And so I did use it on his stuff, but I did max it out and I wasn't as good about paying the payments as I should have been.
Yeah,
I
no,
could have
he
been better.
He did not have a 700 credit score at all.
Yeah.
I think like on the numbers on the pages we saw was like 400 or 500 something.
Yeah, and he addresses that in his interview with the Amber as
He
well.
might be better now. We don't know. We don't have contact. with him at all, period, with
But
all
yeah,
the cases.
in
going on,
his
so.
interview with Amber, he says that his credit wasn't great to begin with. That's why he got a secure card.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Does
gonna have
that
to look
help a
into
little
that
bit, or
story.
did I make it worse? Because I mean, sometimes I do that too.
No, that helped. And I know, like with TV, they be trying to spin, what's really going on for the viewers. So I just wanted to clarify that because I'm like, when I watched that part, like every time y'all came on that screen, I'm like, no, because girl, what you on here trying to play victim and like you're not spending this man money.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think that was like the hardest part because like they were telling him like, oh, you're gonna say this stuff, and then he's like, all right, cool, I got it, and he's saying it, and then I'm like, what? And then I'm like, no, I only have $1,000 to pay on your bonds. And he's like, no, you don't. And I was like, no, I do. And I have like the Zelle receipts and everything that show I did pay exactly what the amount that I was throwing out. And then they were like, you're 42 in debt. And I was like, you know what? Let's just roll with it. Because I just want to get out of it. So
Nicole Levine, I would estimate the show is like over 60% fake.
yeah.
Numbers wise, like the details are all fake for the most part.
Yeah, like the heightened parts that everybody was like, that got you feeling a lot of those feelings. Those parts were
The throwing of the salsa,
yeah,
or the hot sauce, whatever. Those things, her mom throwing the water, those are all instigated things.
Yeah.
So they don't act like that in real life.
How does my new husband know the truth?
I was
yeah,
on
go ahead,
set.
Big Chai, go ahead.
I was ready to say, so was that like whole little beef between his mom and your mom? Was that real?
That was real. So my mom hates his mom. His mom hates my mom. They both have like a mutual disgust for each other. My mom feels like he takes advantage of dying. My mom has this theory that his mom takes advantage of people who are dying because she's a hospice caretaker, but she's not licensed through the state. And so his mom hates my mom because of her criminal past and what she's done like to me. But really, it's just me. Yeah, they just don't get along.
Why is he even talking?
He's my husband, and he was on set. That's why. So he answers some questions that I can't. That's why.
I didn't sign an NDA, so I can say things that she cannot say.
No, he does not need to talk if you talking about it.
Okay. Is there something that you specifically have a question about?
No, you.
Okay. So you're just upset. Came in here upset. You just don't want clarification? Okay.
Okay, so someone's asking a question. I don't know if you want to answer. It's completely up to you. I know it's a little bit personal.
Yeah.
Do you trust your current man won't hurt your kids? And if so, how do you know?
100%. Couple things, couple reasons. One, we met at church. I know his values. I know his parents. I know his son. I've seen how he raised his son. He's a single dad before I even came into the picture. I see the values that his son has. Thank you so much for the heart. I see how the values that he raised his son with and how his son speaks to him. So I have no concerns. Also, I spoke to him in great lengths before I even brought him around my kids, explained to him like what was important to me.
The kids knew me before we even
Yeah.
dated. They came in and saw me because we didn't
we
work
worked
together.
together. Exactly. So we worked together. We did all of these things like, and so we were working together. We started working together. We met at church. We started working together. So my kids knew him. They had met him. They felt safe with him.
Hold on.
All of these
I'll answer
questions.
that. Hey, girls.
Oh, we're gonna
Is
have
Daddy
the
good to
girls
you?
Answer.
Is Grayson, is Daddy good to you? Definitely. I love you guys. Good job. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So my husband now he's good. He's good with the kids. The kids are good. So this was something that they were all.
Do you guys feel safe?
Yeah, a lot of the questions are, does he work on the show? Did new hubby and ex-hubby overlap?
No.
They didn't overlap. No. Hold on one second.
I've met Mike in person.
having people jump in. Yeah, he's met Mike in person, but they didn't overlap or anything. It girl Murray.
Hi, it's Mira.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm not good at names. I can barely see. So.
No, you're fine. I just have 3 questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so one, does your husband work on the show or is he a part of production?
So no, he didn't work. Well, okay. No, he's not officially a part of production.
I told him what they couldn't do on set.
So he was a part of it as far as like he had a tablet, knew the boundaries that I had post like being, post assault and stuff, and then enforced those boundaries by having a tablet and a headset. So he was seeing what the production team was seeing. But as far as being hired by production, no, he wasn't.
So you guys were already together when you were filming with
Yeah.
Oh,
So we were
okay.
together
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, so that's why your attitude was the way it was.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like, watching back on the show, I'm like, dang, why is this girl so like cold shoulder? But hearing what you just said, you get the, two sides to every story.
Vanessa, will you answer Breezy 32 for me? Sorry, Nick. Yeah, so I will, I can say this, like, before filming happened, so my grandma who raised me that to me is my mom. I know, like, who you guys saw, Lori, she's my bio mom. She gave birth to me, but my grandma raised me. My mom was, like, in and out of my life. She gave me away when I was, like, 2, came back when I was, like, 11, up and down relationship with her. But my grandma had passed away in the end of July, and then we had her funeral in, like, August 12th, August 13th. Filming started August 23rd. So we were like literally filming 10 days post my grandma's funeral, that I had planned her funeral and everything. And during the funeral, the hardest part for me was, this is kind of where my mindset changed, was Mike was there, physically there, but so he could get out of the halfway house. But instead of checking in on me at the beginning of the funeral while that I was setting up, he asked me for his shoes. He asked me for his new Jordans, and like wasn't involved in the funeral at all. He was on his phone. He kept stepping out to be on the phone. And
I can tell you that is.
She can
I was
attest to
there.
that.
Yep. I even asked because his shoes were underneath a chair. I go, whose shoes are these? Yeah. Her mom told me, oh, they're Michael's. He can't take them to the halfway house because he's afraid they're gonna get stolen. He came in, didn't even acknowledge me, changed his shoes, asked where the kids were at. Then her mom says, hey, do you remember her? He goes, a little. I go, yeah, I was at the apartment before this show. I was at their apartment on the south side of Phoenix, Arizona, where he beat the shit out of her brother in front of me. I had to carry her oldest daughter to her room, put on wobble bubsy for her so that way she wouldn't hear them arguing. And I will tell you 100%, my hand on the fucking Bible. I don't care if there's a girl in here, Dorella, whatever her name is, Joranne, wants to say that I'm slandering this man's name. I was there. He beat the shit out of her brother. He was unconscious on the couch. Then Kayleigh went to her room. He followed her. They closed the door. And again, as I said, I had to pick up their daughter and take her to the other room. So I do not like this man.
She's very, in a nutshell, that whole thing happened. My grandmother's funeral ended, and instead, like, while people were, my nieces and nephews were coming up and grieving, and they were like, oh, and we had things that were her favorite things on a table. He was nowhere to be found. He was working on a car deal away from the funeral because he was trying to sell his BMW. So from that moment, like, I needed you, and he never checked in with me for like a week. And then he was like, oh, the next time we had talked, but it wasn't about like, how are you doing? You just lost your mom, anything like that. And then when he talked to me, it was, oh, I talked to the producers, are coming out to film this day. I hope it works schedule. And I was like, you know what, I'm so done with this, because that was all the conversation was finances. Did that
Sorry to
answer
hear about the passing.
a little bit? Oh no, that's okay. She's in a much better place. She had dementia, so I'm grateful that we got to experience her while we did. So.
And then I have one more question, and then I'm going to drop.
Yeah.
When did you and your new husband get remarried?
So we just recently got married. I know everyone thinks that it was done like the minute that the ink dried. That's not how that worked at all.
No, it took a long time to get the divorce with Mike done because paperwork was wrong, for 4 or 5 months.
It took a long time. So he filed for divorce originally in November. We are already separated, but he filed for divorce in November because it was easier for him to get to the courthouse than it was for me. We were already in agreement. Paperwork was wrong, and we had to redo it. He had to redo it multiple times. It was finalized in March, and then we waited quite a few months after that. Well, I can't say quite a few because it was a few months. It's recent. I will say it's recent.
But we were together quite a bit before that, and because she was done and checked out with him, and on the filming, we were already dating, and then when the last, we were already together.
Yeah. Okay.
Somebody named Beach Girl said why they calling him dad. I mean, they're married. Can we see your husband?
My husband was just on here, so I will do a video with him where I can do another husband reveal. We're gonna turn it off. I'm gonna get off because I think we have to go to the store. We're going to the store?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to
Okay,
the store.
bye.
Bye,
We're gonna be
guys.
back
Sorry.
later.
We'll be back on in just a little bit.
Are the orders also going?